let's get some d20s rolled. Well, Fenn, what happened last time?
I don't know, stupid stuff.
All right. What kind of stupid stuff?
Hold on, let me think about this. Let's see here. Oh, we went down the tower. We decided to go towards the bridge. Then we noticed there was gargoyles that turned and were moving, and then they started attacking. And they seemed to only focus on Oz. And they tried to pick him up and carry, like, fly off with him, but we stopped that. After that, we continued on the bridge, and then we saw it feels like there was another thing that we fought outside of the gargoyles.
Yeah, there was this mean lady.
Well, yeah, there was the lady across the bridge, but for some reason I keep thinking there was something else too, outside of the gargoyles and the lady.
It was one of the wives, one of Strahd's wives.
Well, no, yeah, the lady, but there wasn't anything else.
Wasn't there like a...
Oh, yeah, there was a giant bird that flew off with Hume.
Gigantic bird.
Oh, yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah, a massive bird came and took Hume, and we couldn't do anything. So who knows where Hume is? He's gone. Then we started to head across the bridge.
Before you continue, does anyone know the name of the creature that's called?
Was it a rock?
Yes.
Okay.
Good inspiration.
Sweet. I'm really good at creatures.
No, it wasn't a rock. It was a bird. Go ahead.
Just to talk about that, just a quick flashback to a longtime DM that we had. We came across like a hilly area, and he was like, "You see a rock," and we're like, "Okay, why are you telling us about this?" And he's like, "It's a rock." Like, real animal handling. I was like, "Why do we need animal? Is it like a pet rock?" We just did not understand. He's like, "It's a," and then he had to pull up a picture of what it was, and they were like, "Oh, wow, that was really weird," because he kept talking to like, "Oh, you guys see a rock?" Like,
yeah, there's rocks all over the ground. What do you?
well, yeah, we're in a mountainous
Well, is it a
area.
stone or is it a boulder? What's going on?
What is so special about this rock? I just, you guys see a rock.
That's why some descriptions are very helpful when instead of just saying the name of the creature. You see this massive bird, wingspan 200 feet wide.
Though I also think some DMs purposely just say the creature's name just to cause that confusion.
Oh yeah, probably.
Why
but
not?
anyways, yeah, so then that happened, and we decided to, go across the bridge, so at least, so we could regroup and figure out what's going on. And then as we were crossing the bridge, we saw one of Strahd's wives.
She didn't want us to go that way.
Well, she was there, and she was like, "You stop here." Knew we had something, and I know some of the party wanted to stay and fight, but I know a lot of us were hurting. We were down a party member, and low on, magic. So Fenn made the last resort decision to teleport, and he had the intention, all in his thought was anywhere but here that I know is relatively safe. And we teleported and ended up in the swamp with the hag. And that's where we are.
You did get a short rest.
Yeah, we did take a short rest when we got to the hag's hut.
Yeah.
And up next was where you were headed next. You wanted to go south, even though that is the direction you were first, but it seemed like that was a bit of a misguided attempt at first. So, if you would like to go another direction,
Oh. So was the south one the one that was blocked by the wife, the bride of Strahd?
that was the furthest south you've been.
And Ben is thinking the amber doors are southeast, right? Where's the map? I know I'm not supposed to reference the map, but it's like from where we are. Like he just kind of wants to head south. I guess directly south?
I thought there was a big mountain.
Yeah, Mount Gakis.
Yeah. Can we see that mountain in the distance?
Not from here. Berez is surrounded by that fog. It's very dense.
Okay. So we just have to get out of the swamp. And then let's sight towards that mountain and head towards the mountain.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you left the last boats down south, the waterfall area, and so would you like to wade out of the swamp?
I think.
Yeah, the
might
dwarf
be
would just love to wade out of the swamp and nearly drown in the doing of it. But I've done it twice. I don't mind, truly. I don't mind. I'm not complaining. I'm just bitching here.
Maybe we could put the dwarf on the horse.
Horse. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll get off the horse and help Oz onto the horse.
Let me see. I just want to open Oz's. Character sheet. What do I have for? Oh, my animal handling isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. I guess I can ride a horse.
Well, since this horse is not wild or even just like normal tame, this is a magic horse that has been summoned in by Fenn. Whatever he wills will allow you to ride the horse without trouble.
Okay. I was just kind of looking, if my animal handling said like 1, I was going to take the attitude that I don't even like animals. So I'd just as soon not ride the horse. Thank you very much. But since my animal handling was at 4, I figure, okay, he must not have a problem with animals.
He's relatively okay with them.
He's relatively okay with them, so.
All right.
Yeah.
So Oz, you saddle up onto the horse, and the remaining 3, probably 5 foot and up group of people, will wade out of the swamp on foot, right?
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like to do before you go?
Any final words for the hag, or anyone want to say anything?
No,
Because I'm sure she's been there
I
watching
probably
us.
shouldn't vocalize what I'd like to tell her.
I asked her about the location of the Amber Temple, and she would not help me one bit.
Well, in her mind, she was helping you. She's saying not to go
That's
there because
true.
you'll die.
True.
But, alright, so you all, Fenn, you were asked to return the item back to the skull. Is that something you do before you go, or would you like to keep it?
Oh, the dragon tooth?
Yes.
I thought she said I could keep it.
She asked you to
Just
return
wants
it.
it back.
Yeah. She indicated that she knew that you took it, and then asked for its return. But, I mean, she's an old lady. What can she do? You keep it.
Yeah.
Sure, she could do a lot. I guess I'll give it back.
Do you give it to her? Or do you put it back in place?
I guess Fenn will go and give it to Marsh and have Marsh go put it back.
Okay. So as you are settling Oz up, you'll allow Marsh to go and place the tooth back where you found it, and when he does so, he'll just place it on the skull, and it seems to fuse in place as if it's been waiting to get that return.
Hmm.
It sets in and can't be pulled off unless you chip it off once more. But Marsh will then return to the three of you, ready to go.
I'm sure that's just how dragon bodies work. All right. I guess let's head out.
All right.
Okay, so for the third time, you head down south out of the swamp of Perez through the fog. If any of you would look back, you'd see Babala Saga is very slowly waving and smiling sweetly as you go. But you continue on pushing through the fog. You feel that pull to stay in Berez, but knowing that you have more important things to do than to relax, you continue west down to the south. As you push through the fog, you do in fact see the mountain range at the southeast. These mountains are very tall and very ominous, kind of towering over the plains that you have been uh, continuing your journey on throughout all of the land of Barovia. And instead of wading all the way down like you do with the boat, you go up on the side and you get to land. Would you like to be on the east or
Yep.
west bank?
The East Bank,
Okay. So
right,
you
everyone?
Yes.
I believe so. Yes. Yes. Thank you
Yes.
for
Okay.
thinking of that.
So you get into the east bank. You see further down the river coming your direction, but the mini forest on either side, indicating the place you were before when you last slept, less than 24 hours prior. To the west, you see rolling hills, the direction of the winery, and the hill with the tree on it, the massive tree that was walking around. To the east are much higher hills forming into large mountains, and it will be quite the trek if you go up in that direction. To the southeast are the overbearing mountains, much higher peaks than the hills to your east. And you see the snow capped tops are quite chilling as you venture forward towards those mountains.
Okay. Well, if we head towards those mountains, do you know of any place that we all could get equipped with cold weather gear? And
There's
why am I talking like this now?
there's
Okay.
not a lot of vendors in this land that I've seen. I have Hazel, have you seen any vendors around?
No. But what do we need warm weather gear?
There was
for?
that toy stop in Valaki. Well, I mean, we need a way to keep warm, but is anyone able to like start fires or anything?
I just recently learned to set a bonfire when I need one.
All right.
Can't walk while having a bonfire. I mean, you can't carry it.
No, but we can walk and then set a bonfire. I mean, it'll slow us
Right.
down slightly, but it's better than freezing. Set a bonfire, warm up, and then continue walking. I mean, yeah.
All right. Well, if we can't buy any coats, we can't buy coats.
We could keep an eye out, just in case.
If we come across a
see
bear.
Yes, if you see something, say something.
All right. Well, we continue on our way, I guess.
Okay. I will. As you move towards these large mountains, you go up hills, each one steeper than the last, until you get to a point that is incapable of going on foot. Does anyone have climbing gear?
Not high. Oh, a giant bird would make this really handy.
No, I don't.
Not that I know of. I have a crowbar.
I have mason's tools. I can chisel steps up. It might take a while.
I wonder if this molding earth spell that I have would work. To help us create steps or something up to the mountain. It'd be a very, very slow process, though.
For what?
Well, we don't see any path up this mountain, correct? Are we looking for a path? Are we looking for a way up? Are we just randomly deciding
I
to
think
go to the top of the mountain?
anything that looked like a path is something we should be exploring.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no
Okay.
path. I don't see any reason.
I'll have everyone roll survival.
Okay.
That 17 is marsh.
All right. So, you would have to spend some time looking around to the north and south to make your way around. If you continue south, you would end up at the pass you were at previously. So, do you go north to traverse new terrain?
We don't see any other paths other than the one that the Strahd's wife was protecting.
No, I'm asking which direction would you search? So you're going southeast, you kind of hit a wall, so you can either go south or north to find your way around.
We have no knowledge on much to make this decision.
So we'll go south.
Okay. So you head south, and as you go further south, you manage to very slowly get some degree of lesser slope. So um, it kind of curves around the mountain, but you manage to make a steady rise up towards the peak. Hazel, you manage, though you with your ability to not be cold despite your old age of possibly always being cold, but with the ring, you are never truly chill. You are as warm as you are when you are just standing in a heated house with a fire. So
Good.
you have nothing holding you back to find such a safer, easier path. You manage to wind up the side of the mountain, and after probably an hour, you feel like you need to give your party a rest, or they are not wearing any kind of warming ring.
All right. Betty, I think we should rest here, and I will create bonfire by the side of the road. They can rest. Do
Oh, I wish there was a road.
Is it time for sleepy time at night? Is it nighttime?
I assume Oz is still on my horse.
Oh,
So
that's right.
I'll go to Oz and be like, "You need help down?" Or
At some point, yeah, at some point we would have been climbing. So, I forgot about the horse. But yeah, I'll get down off the horse. I mean, I'm sure that.
Is everyone ready for a rest for the evening? Should I cast my tiny hut so we can all get some rest?
what
Or
time
should
is
we
it?
press on?
That's the question. What time is it?
Um,
If it's time that we could, then yes, that would be a good thing to do.
sure. It's evening.
Does this area seem relatively? I think we should at least put the hut against like a side. I don't know what it's called.
Against a cliff face, if there is.
Yeah, that. Like, so at least our back is protected.
All right. I will cast my hut.
Okay. You cast it. Do you want it to be a gray or a white or
Yes, please
brown?
have it blend in with the landscape as much as possible.
All right, you have it. More of a an off-white, I suppose, to try and get it to blend in with the snow, as if it's just a snowbank that's piled up.
Yeah.
And inside, you don't need your bonfire. You
It should be suitably
you are
warm.
temperature controlled in there.
Okay. But the horse might need the bonfire, so. But no, it's a magical horse, so he should be fine. I'll put the bonfire out so we're less
Yeah,
visible.
my horse is fine to stay out.
Okay.
Okay. Um, is there anything you'd like to do before you go to sleep?
I'd like to look at my spell book and see if I can swap out some spells.
You'll
for
be
the
able to.
next day.
Uh,
Did Oz get to know the thingy?
yes.
Okay.
Get to know what thingy.
The new thingy.
The symbol of Ravenkind.
Yeah, the thing that we got
Oh
from
yes,
the
right.
tower.
Yeah, yeah. I attuned to it back at the swamp.
Okay. Well, Hazel, you can put more spells into your book with the prices that they offer. Um, Fenn, you can get used to having a new hand, no longer skeletal. Kind of like a phantom hand where you have feeling in it, but it slowly comes back to you. And Marsh will keep watch as he usually does. And if there's nothing else, I'll have you all head to bed, and Marsh will roll perception.
Okay.
Perception is wisdom. 19.
Okay. Is he inside or outside the hut?
We can see from the outside in the hut, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he'd be in the hut. The horse is out in the hut, outside of the hut.
Okay.
Imagine it's just like laying down in next to the hut or something.
Trying to be obscure as possible. The horse is you described as an albino horse, so it possibly blend in with the snow as well.
I mean, at least it can't get picked up by a rock. But yeah, Marsh is in the hut, but he is looking just around the hut, outside, making
I
sure.
had a quick weird moment where it's like, is picked up by a rock? Is like a rock elemental walking around or what? And I was like, oh right, that happened. Okay.
We just talked about this.
Yes, we did. Okay. Uh so you all get your long rest.
Yay.
And Marsh in the morning, once the rest is over, he will report that he has not seen or heard anything.
Ooh, 6 charges on the hand. All right. That's great news. And the hut's still here. Fantastic. It's a good day. um,
All right. Well, I've got a proposal to make. So we're trying to find this amber place, right?
yeah.
Now, what did you call it? Is it the Amber Palace or Amber Gates or just
For
Uh,
temple.
it's some kind of mansion building like
The
thing.
Amber Temple.
the Amber Temple? All
I
right.
mean,
Well, what if I were to cast divination, and the object is to try to find out where this Amber Temple is?
ooh, like talk to your god, see if he can give directions.
Uh, yeah. Well,
Just say, do you have a sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion together worth at least 25 gold pieces?
I don't know. I haven't worried about components before.
If
I
it
mean, I have
says
money.
if it says the spell consumes, then you need it on your person. But if it just says you need like holy water that doesn't get consumed, then your holy symbol covers it. Do you have 25 gold?
I do. I have
I-
25
That
gold.
could just be
I think
your
I only
offering.
I think I only started with 15 gold, and I never spend or acquire gold, it seems, in this game. So I still have 15 gold,
There
which
have
would
been
not be enough.
places where you have acquired gold. I just don't.
Really?
Oz
Yeah,
wasn't with us, but
occasionally. I think at Kresk at the Abbey
I
you
think I
found
got a
some.
yeah,
Um, I think you
yeah.
found some recently. But
we found
Yep,
some
I have
in
15 gold.
Balaki in the burned down inn. Um, but yeah, like if Oz mentions like he needs money, Ben will just give him money.
okay, so you can either, since this is a ritual, you can either use your action to cast it and spend the spell slot, or take 10 minutes and cast it for free.
Well, I would take 10 minutes,
Okay.
and I'd spend any gold I have.
How much do you need?
Well, my page says it has 15, but I've never altered that from the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know.
You
Is there some
particularly
point
haven't
where we
been in.
got gold?
Yeah, you've never been like
Yeah.
in town.
I
or
didn't
anything.
remember any. That's
So I can give you 10 or
okay.
15,
I'll
however
just
much you want.
wipe out my gold here. Sure, that would do it.
I Fenn like does his coughing up gold coins until there's 10. There you go.
Gross.
And I will sacrifice these coins to Thor by by throwing them down the mountain.
Okay. So as you are casting this ritual, which takes 10 minutes, the hut ends. It's 8 hours, and as soon as it does, as soon as you feel the cold wind hit your face, you start to hear many different voices all around you. It's like the wind is pushing these voices through, and it sounds as if dozens of different people are saying indiscernible things, whether it's cries for help or warnings or uh, cries of anguish, um, or just screams, sobbing, that kind of thing. And it just hits you suddenly like the the briskness of the cold as the wind bites at your faces and ears with this sound of whispers. And you continue your ritual and finish the spell. What was your question?
Where is the Amber Temple? Where do we go to find the Amber Temple?
All right, so I'll have all of you roll perception.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
Okay.
What's wrong with
So
us? Derp derp.
the biting wind is distracting you. The whispers, it seems like they're coming from all around. They aren't coming from any direction specifically. Um, through the passes of the mountains, from underneath, from overhead, it just, you're overwhelmed with the sudden amount of uh, unlife, I suppose, coming through these, the wind and the snow, and no one is able to discern an answer from uh, whatever God answers. But Captain Marsh is like, "What? What are you all looking around for? It's up there. I saw a lightning strike."
Oh. It's above us?
He points further up the mountain to the southeast.
Okay.
Oh,
Do we
sweet.
see do we see any sort
Are
of
you sure?
I mean, Captain Marsh wouldn't lie. He's one of the most
I
relatively
can't see
honest
anything in
men.
this.
Well,
sakes.
if you're not paying attention, I suppose you might not be able to see anything, but I was looking. I've been looking all night for all of you. I feel like I should deserve some sort of compensation. But that's up to Fenn to decide. I am a loyal servant of his.
What kind of compensation?
What do you got?
Let's see here.
You used to have 15 gold, but
Let's see here. Ooh, look, I'll cough up a platinum for him. Like, yeah, I probably should be paying you, huh? Here you go. Ben will cough up a platinum and give it to him.
Alright, well, I suppose this pays for the next death that comes upon one of us.
Sweet.
Right this way.
And then before we leave, Fenn is going to pull out the M&M stone,
Okay.
the cell stone.
you have enough to share.
Hold on, I gotta make a real quick call first. Let's see. And this lets me let me think of the message real quick.
25 words.
25 words. Oh god. Okay.
But you can walk and talk, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Think what to ask. What should I ask? Oh, I guess maybe
Are you typing it out?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Okay. uh. Okay. I'm typing it out now. So, hold on.
Good
I
way to
didn't mean
use
to press
first four
enter.
letter or
I
first
didn't
four
mean
words.
to press enter.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So that's what I sent
XO.
in the sending stone.
Who you asking this?
This is to a buddy of mine who's taking care of Victor.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Just kind of haven't, phoned in a while.
Uh-huh.
And, maybe he can help.
Is there anything you would like to do on your way to wherever this thunder god sent you?
I can't remember when I cast Marsh, but if I need to cast another animate dead for him to stay around, I'll do that.
Okay. Roll a d4 then.
Just to keep Marsh around?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant to grab another one.
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay. He sends his reply to you.
Okay. I look at the stone. Okay. All right. My buddy says, south in the mountains. It's colder than a banshee's nipple. There's a path. Find that you, and then it cuts off. So I guess there's a path, but let's head to where your god sent us.
Which is more reputable, a god or some guy on a cell phone, a cell
Well,
stone?
Cellstone. I mean, it sounds like he's been there, but
Well, we're pressing
maybe,
on towards what Captain Marsh saw, right?
yeah.
Decided, yeah.
And if we don't see anything, then we'll just head south. We are south, but we'll try and find a path, I guess.
You also didn't really specify where you were, so he didn't know
Right,
where to
yeah.
indicate. But I'll have everyone roll survival again.
Hey, I finally got a decent roll.
Gary.
Nice.
Okay.
Marsh is kind of weirded out that you have another buddy somewhere that you haven't talked much about. So he's not really. He's got his mind elsewhere. Just like trying
Who's
to
he
think.
talking to? Who does he know?
Did
I thought he just came back from the dead not that long ago.
did he not trust my skills? Like I told him where to go, and now he's asking this other guy.
What the hell? I just pointed out the direction.
So yeah, you do manage to find a new day feels like a new look on the mountainside. You're refreshed, you're feeling much better, and you all manage to wind up the side of the mountain. There's some steeper parts, but you manage to easily chisel a little bit out, get some footholds in there. Even with your horse, you can make your way up. But um, as you walk up this direction towards where Marsh indicated a lightning strike, you get to a surprisingly a path. It is in a small valley where um, uh, it's been worn down um, to a point where you can uh, not quite see a road, but you recognize that um, people have traveled this direction quite a bit in the past, enough to make a indication that there is a road that should be here. And you follow this valley path along a ways until you get to uh, a building that has been dug into the side of the mountain.
Ah,
Wow. They weren't kidding when they said it was hard to miss. Ha!
How did we miss it?
We didn't. It's here. We couldn't have.
Craziness.
The road fades away, but it takes you far enough to see the facade of some kind of temple carved into the sheer mountainside ahead. The front of the structure is 50 feet high and has 6 alcoves containing 20 foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless, hooded figure, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the two innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a seventh statue underneath. Would you like to approach the temple?
I would like to approach the temple.
Okay.
I'm with you.
You all go towards that area. As you get closer, you see that the seventh statue is of an angel in flowing robes, wings closed on its knees, hands on either side of its head covering its ears. Pieces of the statue have been broken off and lay shattered on the ground beneath it. There is a plaque at the base of the statue. In front, you see a charred spot. It looks as if something recent has burned away the snow and left um, a mark of carbon. And in that spot, you see a small mechanical figure, um, small enough to be picked up. It's about a 2 foot cube. This looks to be an advanced piece of hardware that um, has wheels. It has uh, an opening at one end where it looks like a barrel of. I guess it looks like there's a gun on it. I don't know how to describe in D&D terms, but it looks like there's a cannon on the front, and it has wheels. It can roll around. It is stationary at the moment, but that is what you see, and I will take you to the map. And you are all at the bottom. You scroll down and zoom in. Also, do you all have vision? Can you see what you see here?
Yes. There's like a little stone golem here,
Oh,
or
geez.
mechanical golem.
Yes, I could see it.
There's statues. Is this the charred bit?
No, the charred bit is underneath the mechanical thing.
What is this then?
That is
Broken
the
egg?
angel statue.
Oh, angels.
We're looking at it from above.
So
I
the
want to go invest.
mechanical thing, is it, you said it has wheels
Yes.
and a barrel on it that, like cannon-ish. I mean, is it, does it have any anthropomorphic qualities that,
It looks completely mechanical.
okay. But I thought you said it could be picked up.
Yes, it's about a 2 foot cube size. It can be picked up.
Okay.
Stationary, not moving. It is in the center of the charred ground that indicated that something recently scorched this ground, clearing away the snow.
All right. I'm going to go over and examine it very closely.
Okay. Um, is there something specific you want to roll, or would you like me to ask for something?
I'll roll history.
Okay.
I want to know if I've ever seen, heard of a similar, any knowledge of something similar.
Is it dwarven made?
So you
That kind of thing.
are you how close are you getting? Are you grabbing it, picking it up, touching it at all?
No, I was examining it as close as I touched it in places.
Okay. I was just making sure I knew what you did. Um as you get close and you kind of look it over, you um get some weird sensation about how this is kind of familiar. Um and you're not quite sure what you've seen this from before, but as you go and uh, uh, go to touch it and try and determine where it's from and what it's about, you are flooded with the knowledge that you are this thing's commander. And if you look in the character sheets, you will see your new friend.
Our new friend.
Is this like, was this thing struck by Thor
Struck?
or was it from Thor?
Thunder cannon?
Yes.
Because this is like what the charred mark is, like the lightning hit, right?
Possibly.
I don't never tell.
You'll never catch me being coy. So yes, this knowledge fills
Magic
you,
items or
Oz, and only Oz can see what it is, because he controls the character. So, controlled by art. So now you can move that token around as well.
Okay.
Your god gave you a gift.
It's your God-given gift.
maybe?
Literally.
Wow, yeah, I'm gonna have to study this for a bit. Okay.
So you can use this time to look over that sheet that you were just given. Fenn, you go over and look at the statue.
Yeah. I examine statue. I don't want to touch it. I just want to examine it, like see it, cuz it's broken, right?
Yes, it's broken in places.
I Can I tell what broke it, or like was it weather?
You can roll history or investigation, since we all know how good Fenn is at history.
True.
Okay.
14.
You examine it. You can look it over. You aren't really sure exactly if something intentionally damaged it. To you, it just looks like it has been damaged over time. Possibly the weather around you. This is the only statue out here that isn't covered by the alcoves, so time has not been good to it. And as you are looking it up and down all around, you see the plaque at the base of the statue, and it
Mhm.
reads, "Only the pure of heart and mind may pass. Confess what darkens your heart, haunts your dreams, and falters your step."
Can we get that typed out?
Yep.
Sweet. It's like you knew I was gonna ask.
He knew we would
There's
forget. With
like a
text.
message. There's like a scripture or something.
Hmm.
Only the pure of heart. Ugh.
Oh
What?
boy. Who in this land remains pure of heart for long? At all.
Mind may pass. Sounds like it wants us to. It's like a confessional. Like we gotta
Yeah.
confess our sins.
Something.
Um. Heart. Haunts your dreams and alters step. Okay.
I can make this little guy move.
Whoa.
Pretty cool, huh?
That
As
is
you-
actually pretty cool.
You, with your mind, command it to wheel around. It just through the snow, makes little tracks and goes around, kind of doing circles around the marsh and up and down around the statue and Hazel.
So is it like
Here.
a pet? Or is it alive?
It's it's just it's more like a toy.
Oh. Oh, like those Blinkskis toys
What?
in the jester toy that we found in the castle, and
Oh,
that weird
Ugh.
guy who like his master made living toys or something.
yes.
Blinkskis.
It's no fun. It's no Blinsky.
Neat. Well, that should be useful, right? Can it fight?
We don't know.
Well, it could do a couple of things.
Sweet. Excellent.
Well, okay.
Anyways, the scripture says this stuff. We gotta confess what darkens our heart, haunts our dreams, and falters our step. I don't know where. So I'm just gonna walk around statue.
You see in front of you a staircase that descends into a hallway.
Right? I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it down the steps.
Okay. You toss it down with a clatter. It hits the steps and onto the floor beneath. It echoes back.
I'm gonna move up near where Fenn is, and then I'm going to have I'm gonna have to come up with something to call it. Approach much closer to the stairs there.
It's like a drone.
And I'm gonna send it
Wally.
partway down the stairs. I'm gonna try to send it partway down the stairs.
It whirs and whistles and it pushes towards the steps, but it does not go further.
Hmm. All right. I'm going to attempt to step down the stairs.
You start to walk towards the steps, and something in your mind is pulling you back, as if fingers are pulling through your head and your thoughts pulling you back.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Huh.
got to deal with what's on this plaque here before we can proceed, I'm afraid.
Well, who do we confess this to?
Maybe we confess it to to the statue. I mean, it's broken, but
I'd say so.
can we like fix the statue? Does it look like we can fix it?
Oz has mending, right?
Well, I
Yeah.
have mending and I have mason tools and I am an artist with stone.
Famous and all.
Okay. So
said.
I'll have you roll your mason's tools and choose wisdom.
Oh. Roll my.
So
what
go
do
to
you
your
want me
mason's tools and click it. It'll ask you what ability to use, what attribute.
It, well, I mean, I have mason tools in my list, but it doesn't let me click on it.
It doesn't light up red when you click it under tools.
on your character sheet?
Item name.
Below your passive perception, there's a tool list.
Below my passive perception. I don't even know where passive perception is.
It is below your skills. Survival
Oh,
and
there's
then
passive
skills,
perception.
passive
Oh,
perception.
there's ways. Okay. There goes query.
Click
Oh,
it.
and then change that attribute from strength to wisdom
Yes.
and submit.
All right. That's a really good roll. So you, with your knowledge of masonry and all things stone, you use your mending cantrip to accurately put the statue back together as best you can. The cracks where stone has been fully put together disappear, but there are some places where you just can't find the pieces and it remains cracked and broken. But with the pieces on the ground, you managed to successfully put the statue back together.
What does this plaque say again?
Only the pure of heart and mind may pass. Confess what darkens your heart, haunts your dreams, and falters your step.
Well, should we each then confess what's bothering us?
Sure. Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Who do we tell? The statue? Just stand here and tell the statue?
Yes.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
If you don't want to say to the party, if you want to just whisper it to the statue, you can type it to me in Discord.
Okay.
Or if you'd like to, if you don't care what you confess, you can just say it out loud.
I'm gonna say, confess what darkens your heart. Darkens your heart? What does it mean to darken heart? Like, what is it asking?
What sin do you
Darken heart.
bear?
Oh, I am an undead. And therefore, technically, as seen by my class, Paladins, evil in nature. Because I am undead. That is my sin.
Is that a personal thing that constantly is overhead? Like, does it haunt your dreams? Does it falter your step, darken your heart, or do you feel like it's somebody else's problem?
I feel like it goes against just what living Fenn believed. Old ideology.
So you feel ashamed of this?
Yeah, I feel ashamed for being alive because I should be dead.
Okay.
I should stay dead, but I did not stay dead. What haunts my dreams is a guy named Vecna. I don't know if he is good. I don't know much about him, and yet I feel a little ashamed to accept so many gifts from him. And sometimes that falters my step in what he wants done. Because he asked me to raise an army for him. And I don't know what he's going to use the army for after the great evil here is destroyed. That falters Fenn's steps.
Okay. As you speak this out, the wind whispers, the voices that echo throughout these mountains stop, and you can finally hear just normal wind rushing through. You no longer hear screams of pain, warning. Um, no longer feel as if you are pulled back by something. You have let go of your sin upon this angel statue.
Oh, I feel a little better. Weirdly.
Always talk about building the great keep as if I was the only dwarf in charge, and I was really just one of 432. I feel really bad about that, but I really am a great mason. Uh, but and but yeah, I do tend to over exaggerate me accomplishments. And we left that girl back in that swamp, and I'm just not feeling great about that. I'm not sure that she's going to be all right, and I just feel like I shouldn't have left her there and gone along with that. But I don't know what else I could have done, and I'm feeling pretty torn up about that. Anyways, that's my confession.
You as well have the voices fade from the wind, no longer haunting your thoughts in these mountains, and you feel the hand that was pulling you back in your mind fade away.
Well, Angel, I guess I'm last, and I'll just say mine out loud like everyone else did. I'm afraid I have the worst things to admit to. I'm, for the purposes of an overarching quest I'm on here, I have an overbearing evil. I've accepted the patronage of a deity or witch or whatever you want to call it that I'm not sure is a good person. And this child, I'm not sure if the child is a child or innocent. The child is powerful, obviously, I can tell. And I've left her with another person who I don't really think is a good person, but who I know the child will be safe with. But I don't know if the old woman will be safe with the child. Do you know what? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I'm afraid that in the past few weeks in this place that we cannot leave, my very soul has been darkened. And I don't know if I'll ever see the sun again. And if I do, I'm definitely not going to be the same woman. And I'm frightened to death of the darkness that has settled around me and the compromises I have made with my integrity and my goodwill.
And with that, the voices of the wind fade from your mind. No longer screams or warning, just the gentle breeze that goes through these mountains and into this temple. You feel as if a weight has been lifted from your shoulders, and you may walk freely towards the end.
I hope everyone else feels better. That sure
Does
was a
Marsh
lot.
need to confess anything? Or is he good? By
Well, he
proxy.
can. He can attempt to go through go down the stairs with you if you like.
I'm just gonna look to Marsh and be like, "You got anything to confess, buddy?"
Well, I mean, like you, I've killed a lot of people in the name of uh, defending what I thought was right. But is that really my my punishment? Defending myself and others from greater evil. I guess I'll let this soul keep a stone tell me what's right and wrong.
Right. Let's go through then. And I'll leave my horse like over here. Just kind of. I don't think my horse can come in.
Alright, who makes the first step?
Fenn will go in first.
You walk
I'll follow.
through, and you feel the biting cold from outside fade a little as you walk into the temple and down steps. These icy steps descend 10 feet to a time-ravaged hallway with arrow slits in the walls. Beyond the hall lies a vast sepulchral it's really hard for me to say, sepulchral darkness.
Ah,
A lot of consonants in that.
Sepulchre?
That's it.
Sepulchral? Sepulchral?
The sepulchral.
Milo, how do you pronounce that?
How do you pronounce this? And what does it mean?
Sepulchral is, I believe, well, what it would mean, it's as dark as a tomb.
Yeah.
Ah.
A
Tomb-like.
sepulcher is a tomb or a crypt. So, of that darkness of that variety.
I've
Spooky
seen that word a lot,
darkness.
but I've never. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard it pronounced. I just read it.
New word for me. Never seen it, never heard it.
Oh yeah. Gotta read
That's
more
your
horror.
word of the day. Sepulchral.
Read more Lovecraft.
Sepulchral. Sepulchral.
Could come in handy in the Halloween campaign.
Nah. Keeping it simple with my low IQ vocab.
Yeah,
You see a tomb. It's dark, alright?
it's dark.
It's dark, like
Tomb.
tombs. There's
How-
no
how-
light in tombs.
Tomb.
Can't
dead
describe
don't
it any
need light.
better.
All right, no need to freaking make this more confusing than it is.
Okay, so you descend into.
Is that a
Sorry.
dead body I see?
Yes, you see, very slight. You see a skeleton, wearing a blue robe, but you can't see anything, beyond that.
Is there like a door in this area?
You look, but you see just walls.
I have a strong urge to resurrect that body because it is a body. Huh. I wonder how it got in there. There's a body in here, but I don't know how it got in there.
What's your range of
Resurrect
your
it and ask it.
raised dead? Is it touch?
Raised dead. Is it animate dead? Yeah, animate dead is 10 feet. I don't think I'm close enough.
Nah, not quite. It's just out of your reach.
Damn.
Well, I'm going to send Canine just ahead of me. I'm calling him Canine.
You're calling him Canine? Oh boy.
I was gonna say hammer, but that's a good name too.
Doctor Who.
Okay, so you send your little mech forward, and it opens to a balcony.
I would like to roll a perception check. Like, is it quiet in here or noisy, or are there any? Is there anything alive in here? You know, like any thralls running around.
Okay, roll perception. As you get further into the temple, the only light is coming from behind you. There is no light coming from inside. So as you go further in, you're gonna have to make your own light. I think Oz is the only one with dark vision. Um, you're checking for spookiness.
Just like, yeah, any kind of noise or anything.
Um, you only hear the sound of the whirring mechanical creature next to you and the footsteps behind you.
Okay. Well then. I can see really far. I have dark vision?
This is what is providing from the light behind you, but if you continue on without light, you will limit your own vision. Or have limited vision.
Which way, guys?
Let's go this way. To the right.
Okay. Those doors are open. There's doors just like this on the other side that are closed.
Okay, so I was waiting for you to get to the balcony, but you go out and you see a 20-foot wide balcony of black marble with a shattered railing that overlooks a to most of you darkness, but to Oz overlooks a vast temple. Black marble staircases at each end of the balcony descend 30 feet to the temple floor. The vaulted ceiling is 30 feet above the balcony. The walls and ceilings are covered in an amber glaze, leading to lending the gloom a golden sheen. A set of amber doors stands closed at the west end of the balcony. A similar pair stands open to the east.
All right. Can any of you lot make light?
I used to. Oh. No.
I think I can. I can make a bonfire.
Does anyone have torches at all?
I have torches. Let me look.
Hume was your beacon in the
Yeah, I have
darkness.
10 torches with me.
Yeah.
Yay!
He cast the cantrip light on his shield.
I will use a torch.
Okay. Are you using flint and tinder to light it, or
I have
bonfire spell?
It's weird. Why did I pack torches and I don't see flint and tinder on here?
Oh, I have flint.
Okay, light my torch.
I have a tinder box. Take out my tinder box. Lighter torch.
All right, I have a torch.
All right. So now you can all see a little better.
Thank you.
You won't try some of these doors up here, or you want to go down the stairs?
I think let's try some of these doors.
Try
It
the
looks
open
like
doors to the east.
there's open doors here. There's doors there, and it looks like there's possibly a door right here.
So
Got
if
paint
you
on
want to
getting
quickly discuss, I'm
those
gonna use the
doors.
bathroom real quick.
Okay. So
Are we gonna-
doors.
We should probably check
Doors.
the doors on this level before we try other
Okay.
levels, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think so. I'm gonna send K9 in first.
Oh,
Do it.
boy. I have a voicemail I gotta listen to.
Voicemail.
Okay, select.
If we're taking a quick little breather.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
This room.
Well, went into this room. I did.
Okay.
Okay, so as you enter this room, it is featureless except for a rough-edged 10-foot diameter circle hole in the floor to the east and empty torch sconces along the walls. Double doors of amber stand open to the north and the uh, entrance you just came out of. A single closed door lies just south of the western set of double doors.
Single closed door. You mean this one? That's the closed door there?
Yes.
Okay. This hole. What made this hole in the ceiling?
Say hole or bowl?
Can I examine the room and see if I can determine at all what this hole was caused by?
Yes, make an investigation. Damn.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're looking all around, and as you get closer to the hole and look down, you see that it is purposely carved. It looks as if somebody came and chiseled out a hole. So it wasn't accidental, like something fell through the floor, but something carved its way down to that spot. And as you look down the hole, you see flickers of green light dance around the bottom. Um, it's as if something down there is moving some green light around, like a green flame.
Oh my.
And as you further examine the room with a 22, you notice that there is a small bit of stone right here that is, it's about 5 feet cubed, squared, I guess. That's the
Uh-huh.
wall. But a 5 foot square of the wall that's not quite the same texture as the rest of the walls here.
Like it's a secret door or something. Oz, come look at this. It looks like there might be a secret door or something. There's something wrong with this wall. I'm gonna try pushing on it and stuff.
Ah,
Oh,
I
well, Hazel, as soon as you push on it, it like pushes, gives a little bit,
Oh, well,
and then
check it out.
moves to the side and opens up a door.
Why? Look at that. Well, peek inside, I guess. Oh,
As you look inside, you see that there are carved into the south wall of this dusty space are cylindrical holes fit for scrolls or maps.
ooh, scrolls and maps. Look at this, people. Scrolls
So
and maps.
you look around and all of what could have been parchment has crumbled to dust and ash.
No.
We search and see if there's any remnants left worth keeping in a secret room.
You find nothing.
All right. Dang. Okay. Well, I don't know why they kept that room secret. It used to have maps in it, though.
Is this a door?
It is.
I would like to investigate door.
It is a door. Any other
Does it
questions?
have a handle?
Yes.
I would like to try opening said door.
All right. You easily open it.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What is
Dead
this?
bodies, what do you got?
Is it like, oh, I thought these were bones. Dang it.
So in here, you see shattered bits of wood cover the floor of this frigid 20-foot square room. The ceiling is 10 feet high, and it's covered in splinters of wood.
Interesting. Are there any dead bodies in here?
You do not see any.
Dang it.
Well, actually, roll investigation.
Okay. I'm gonna be picking up pieces of wood and stuff, trying to see if I can find any dead bodies. Motherfucker.
You find, I mean, if you can animate wood, that might be something, but there are no bodies of creatures in here.
Oh. It's just an empty room. I can't find anything. Why would there be an empty room? I'll say that out to the hallway. God, why have I been rolling so poorly?
No.
Well, we'll have to keep looking then.
Or had a 20 on survival. That was nice. Then back to a 4, a 2.
Well, the only way to make better rolls is to roll more.
Can't roll another investigation.
Don't you have
I'm gonna-
inspiration?
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste it on this.
Okay.
I gotta waste it for when it's like dire situations because I roll so poorly so often. Marsh is gonna
I
come in
mean,
here.
maybe something in here is worth it.
I know. Marsh is gonna come in here and
He's gonna
try and
roll.
search.
He's gonna be my re-roll.
Oh, that's Fenn's character sheet. Let's see. It's wisdom for investigation.
I think
Nope,
investigation is
intelligence.
intelligence, yeah.
Come on, Captain Marsh. I just gotta put it on Captain Marsh's name.
A nat 20 minus 1. Okay.
Captain Marsh is my eyes and ears.
So he's earning that platinum.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
Any money he finds, he keeps too.
he looks around. You look around and you're like, just bits of wood? Why would anyone keep bits of wood in here? And you're like, Captain Marsh, come in here. And like, fine. I better be getting a little bit extra for this. And going around, it's like, all right, I see wood. What do you want me to say? And as he's like looking at you, he looks past you and sees, wait, there's not just wood in here. Like, there's stone. You're like, well, yeah, it's a stone room. He's like, no. And he moves past you.
There's rock.
The rock.
Oh god!
Oh my god! Have you seen this giant bird? And he pushes and opens a another hidden door.
Oh, hell yeah, man. You're so good at finding stuff. Oh, you're the best at this.
Well, it's a good thing
Compliments don't pay
Hume
the
was taken
bills.
away, because I'm pretty sure that rock would have taken you away before.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Follow in. Oh, heck yeah, body. I would like to investigate body.
Are you sure you would like to, or would you like Marsh to investigate the
I guess I better have Marsh investigate body.
Okay.
I'm going to prepare to animate body.
Okay.
This is the one you saw from the
Yeah, the one that I wanted
arrow
to
slits. Yeah.
resurrect.
Oh, we can talk to him. Tell him what he knows.
Another investigation.
Let's just keep the last one.
Okay.
He's feeling pumped and ready to go. Are you gonna cast animate or your raise dead, animate dead spell?
I will after he searches body.
Okay.
Because if I bring like one of Callie or one of the girls, they're not gonna be cool with that.
Okay. So
Paget might not either.
he looks through and he finds a wand in one of the pockets of the robe, and he's like, "Oh, this is probably useful." Hands it to you. It is a Harry Potter-esque wand, where it is kind of a foot in length, made of wood, and from the handle up until like 2/3 of the way up is wood that has been woven together to make a spiral.
Ah, yes.
And as you grab it and feel it, you know what it is.
Sweet.
Because identify is too expensive in this campaign.
Tell me all your secrets. It's just a gossiping wand.
It's a what?
you use a charge. Oh my god! Did you hear what Sally did? Oh.
Did you hear about this? I have something to tell you. Sweet. Cool. I'm gonna try and resurrect this body. And here we go. Animate dead.
So you cast the spell, and since it's already a wizard body, you get Sir Pratchett back.
Yeah!
Without having to roll.
He's got a blue robe on.
Ah, cool.
Oh, heck yeah.
He comes to life and it's like, all right. It's like the dad get up from the chair where he's just like makes so much noise, just like
the dad grunts. They do the
no, don't help me.
Hear like cracking of his knees. Oh, heck
I'm
yeah.
really feeling attacked.
Dad.
It's okay, you're not a pile of bones.
Not yet. And I'm gonna be like, oh, heck yeah. Pratchett, welcome back. Here, I got a gift for you. And I hand him the Wand of Secrets.
Okay. And he looks at it and it's like, great.
I mean, could be useful.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we're in a temple. I resurrected you in a wizard's body, it looks like, because it's got a dress on and everything. So, you know? Hope you like that. Anyways, we're continuing searching this temple. That room contained Pratchett.
Who knew you were hiding? They were hiding Pratchett all along.
He
Do
was
you
here
tell
the
them?
entire time.
Do you tell them about the wand?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a wand on the previous owner of Pratchett's body, and it's like it'll help us find secret doors, but it's got limited uses. So I think we should, save it for when we really need it.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Continue searching
let's
the
move
rest of
on
this
then.
floor. Yeah.
I'm gonna send K9 ahead of me down north of this, through the doors at the north of this other room we were in.
Okay. Peering into this hall, you see glazed amber that covers the walls of this 20-foot wide, 70-foot long arched corridor. The amber doors at both ends of the hall stand open. A closed door is in the middle of the east wall, and 3 arrow slits are cut into the wall across from it. Cracks in the black marble floor run the length of the hall.
I look at the cracks. Are these look like they're from age or from attacks?
You can make a history or investigation roll.
Okay. And with my just want to make sure that my stone cunning comes into play here.
Double your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Yes.
Your proficiency
So
bonus
I
is
get
4, right?
So roll history and then we'll add 4 to it.
Well,
right.
doesn't it double? So doesn't he add 8?
I think I got it.
Well, yeah.
If you aren't already proficient in history, it makes it so you are proficient this time and then add it to the check.
I see.
So it's an expertise instead of a proficient bonus. Anyway, 24. You are looking all around here, and you see that this stone is damaged because you can tell that something heavy walked through these halls to make it so this floor was cracked. Something heavy was moved through and damaged what you see in front of you.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's not just normal wear or just age. Yeah.
Will it hold up for us, though, to walk across it?
Well, do we want to walk
Yes,
across
it
it
will.
now, or because there was some smaller doors by the entrance?
Well, we could go out of here and go down the steps, or we could go to the other side, the west side of, and explore over there.
I think let's do that before we start heading more inward.
All right, let's back up and explore the west side then. Send my.
Three Stooges will head on out back to the entrance.
Get stuck at the doorway.
Ah!
Get up. Do the.
Why?
You dumb skull! Out of my way!
I know there is a door right here.
Yes.
I'm gonna let Marsh open it. Marsh will try and open door.
Door open.
Or wood or whatever.
Or wood.
It looks very familiar to the splinters in the last room.
Yeah, it's kind of like the other room. another investigation.
All right.
Not Captain. He's like, I don't know, whatever. Didn't see anything. Someone else should probably try.
Okay.
Anyone
Does
want
he
to go in
close?
there? He'll
Does he
leave the
close
door
I'll
open.
go in
Okay.
there.
Yeah, you go in here and there's wooden splinters all around, planks of wood that has been destroyed,
Okay.
and you can
I'm
make
I'm
an
I'm
investigation if you like.
investigation, you say. Not good
Okay.
at investigations.
It seems like a plain room with splinters in it.
You guys need me to look around for you?
Do it.
I thought there might be a secret door in that uh, east wall, but I couldn't see one.
There has to be, because there was a one. It's very similar. Well, Ben hasn't gone in, but
I'll take a look. Investigation. Looks fine to me.
Maybe it's not symmetrical.
maybe it's not the same. Ben will come in and help investigate. Can I give like a help action to Hazel so she can roll again for investigation?
Sure.
So go ahead and roll another
You can
investigation.
you
I
like
can just roll
point.
again.
Yeah, just roll once more. You point at the walls and like, are you really looking? Look. And she's like, yeah, I'm
I
looking. Stop trying to
looking.
mansplain this wall to
Yeah.
me.
I said I looked. I looked. What?
We're in the other room. I guess it's just nothing in here. Weird. Well then. Guess let's check out these double doors.
All right, I'll go up and I'll try the door. Does it open?
So as you walk up to the door and reach out your hand, you can see a very slight slit in between the doors. So it's a very small amount. You can't see through, but you can see that there is light coming from the other side of this door.
All right, I open the door.
Okay. You quickly open the door and see a large amount of people inside. And
People.
you see um you see that torch sconces light the stone room. There are
Yeah.
bedrolls made 6 bedrolls made out of stitched animal fur that cover the floor. And in front of you there are 6 individuals with a very large wolf. They all seem to be enjoying dinner, and as you swung the door open, the sound of chatter stops. Like it suddenly started and then stopped as they turned to look at you. And they all like very quickly get up out of their sitting positions of eating, grab their weapons, and like
Oh.
all like the 5 of the other individuals. I don't know if you can tell the difference between them. Look to this guy here, this big guy, and he just like looks at you and starts like moving his torso up and down and start grunting. And I'll have you all roll for initiative.
People.
Oh, y'all, pizza delivery for Johnson?
Just quickly close the door. Sorry. Didn't mean to
Slowly close
disturb.
the door.
My bad.
Oh shoot! I didn't
Wrong
have my
room.
thing. Sorry, I didn't have my thing clicked.
Oh shoot!
I got
I
excited.
didn't click my thing. Yep.
Clicky thing.
Okay. Clicked my thing. Now I'll go again. Here we go.
Oops.
I didn't.
Right.
I'll leave it. I rolled a 22. Unless you want me to roll again.
Your first roll
It was 22.
22. All right, I'll put that in.
Thank you.
Uh,
Such bad rolls.
okay, so
I don't know why I have concentration on because I don't have concentration on.
everyone in? Everyone have their token
Yeah.
in there?
Yeah.
I I only have.
Oh.
There. Now I am.
So the Tonka tank takes its turn after you. So you'll have a 19, and then it will follow your command right after you. So
Oh, okay.
you'll do your thing, and then you can command it to do its thing. But Hazel, you are up first. If you'd like,
I'm
you
up
can
first.
close the door.
Yeah. Closing the door.
Okay.
Closing the door. Boom. Closed. Sorry. Didn't mean to intrude.
You
Hello.
slam it shut.
Yeah. Ah.
Anything
To the
else?
side. I'm gonna petition myself close to the wall and on the side of the door. So if they come out, I am behind them.
So when they kick down the door, you'll get smashed by the door. As
No,
soon
I'm
as
on
it
the side
flies
of
open.
it. And they can't kick it to the side. They're gonna kick it straight
Well,
out.
it's
So I'm.
double doors.
I know. See, I
Okay.
put myself. Oh, like if it swings back and hits me?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, didn't
I'll
the
put
door
myself up on the. Yeah.
did the door swing in or did it swing out?
It swung towards you.
Okay. So I don't want to be where I would get smashed.
Okay.
Just upstairs of that.
All right. So it is this person's turn. It will come up and Oz, you're standing right there as they from the other side, someone just slams the door wide open, knocking you back and prone. You take 5 bludgeoning damage, and the doors
Okay.
are wide open.
And am I knocked back somewhere?
Yeah, you'll be just south of Fenn. Or there's fine.
Okay.
But you are prone, and that was his action. But it will close the space on Oz. Oz, it is your turn.
Okay. Well,
You are prone. You can either crawl away, or use your half of your movement and get up, or just stay on the ground if you'd like.
I'll use half my movement to get up.
Okay, you are now up.
And I'm going to retreat 10 feet.
Would you like to disengage or use the dodge action? You will take an opportunity attack if you do run.
I'll disengage.
Okay. Disengage and move a little bit away.
Because right now he hasn't actually attacked me. He just shoved the door open and it knocked me down.
Right. Yeah.
So we haven't attacked anyone yet.
No, I said sorry, and closed the door.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. What would you like your little mech to do?
Stand back and stand by.
Well, you have the protector you can use if you'd like.
Yeah, I gotta remember what protector was. It's so hard to bring up the. There he is, Thunder Cannon. What did protector do? Oh.
So
Yeah.
if you don't want it to like always attack, you can have it do that.
Right. Okay, well, why not?
Okay.
Protector emits a burst of positive energy that grants itself and each creature of your choice, well, everyone in the party, within 10 feet of it, a number of temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus my wizard modifier.
All right. So you can click the word protector and it'll roll for you, and
Oh.
everyone's within 10 feet, so they will get that bonus.
Cool.
Oh, whoops! I need to take it off.
How many points did we get?
6 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Under your current hit points, you can add that in a little box.
Yeah.
These are not
Excellent.
like temporary hit points are different than normal hit points. They
Oh.
are additions to your max, or not your max, but like your total. They will disappear before your normal hit points go away, and they will last until you either get a bigger temporary hit point. They do not stack, and they will last until you either the effect says they last, so like it could be a minute or an hour depending, or until your next long rest.
Okay.
Andy.
All right. Do you want your little creature to move away?
Yeah, he can back up a few feet.
Yes, it can move 15 feet.
Yep. Okay, so he backed up 10 feet.
Okay. Um. Okay. The others will charge at the party. Use this one. And the one in front of Fenn will attack him. Just swing down, great axe at him. AC is 21, right?
AC is 19.
19. Okay. So, it comes at you full force and lays down a axe blow, but you manage to lift up your shield and deflect it before it hits. And it is Sir Pratchett's turn.
So Pratchett's going to run away.
Bravely ran away.
Hold on, he's
Ratchet
gotta
is so good at that.
go further.
Almost as good as dying.
He's gonna go here. 35. And that's it for him.
No
Can you give me
spells
vision
or
on him?
cantrips?
I can't see his token anymore. There we go. Thank you. Can I also have vision on Marsh?
Yeah. Oh, he already has vision.
I can only see. Okay, cool. That. Excellent. Nope, that was it because he moved 35 feet, and that his speed is 30. So
Okay.
actually, he'll just go ahead and move his full thing. 35. 35. There we go. There, he's comfortable. And that's it for him.
Okay.
Fenn
Fenn.
will. What will Fenn do? Fenn has many options. Fenn will. Gosh. Golly gee. These look like humans?
Yes, they look like normal people, but they're just well armed.
Oh. Wow, we haven't fought normal people.
You have not.
I know. I don't.
How? How do you even fight normal people at this point?
I don't know. I don't
How do I
feel
fight
like
them?
fighting them. I don't want to. Because
What are their weaknesses?
normal.
Their weaknesses are stabbing and slashing,
I'm gonna
and occasionally
cast
blunting.
bonus action Spirit Shroud. As bonus action. This damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold. Your choice when you cast a spell. I think I'm gonna go with necrotic.
Okay.
Necrotic is bad for humans, right?
Probably.
So I've heard.
Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Any creature of my choice that I can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet. So these people that I can see here and dog. Oh, within 10 feet. So I guess these 4 that I can see within 10 feet. Not that problem. Ends an attack, and then I will attack 1d8. So attack 21.
Which one are you hitting? The one in front of you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll hit this one.
Okay.
And
that
then-
hits for.
Okay, here's the extra 1d8. So, I think that 6 is for the crit. So 13 slashing. 12.
Yeah, it's fighting style plus your hand of Vecna.
Okay. So 13 slashing, 12 fighting, and then an extra 3 necrotic.
Okay, that's 28 damage on your first hit.
I will
you
hit again.
slash at him, and he's just like, "Arr! Arr!"
All right. I'll hit again. Oh, fuck me.
All right, make that D100.
Oh, I roll so bad. Ah! Yeah, all right,
Okay.
there you go.
Make a dex save.
You know what? Screw this. I'm using my inspiration to re-roll that hit.
Okay.
That's a good call.
Fuck that. 14.
14 does hit.
All right. It was just once that damage, right? Damage is radiant, necrotic. Any attack you make. Okay, any attack I make. Sweet. Amazing. So that's 8 slashing, 7 fighting, and 1 necrotic on this guy again.
You go to slash, and you feel like something is pulling against you, and you're just like, push through it. No, nothing is gonna stop me. And you go and slash, and though you felt yourself like held back a little bit, so you do a little bit less damage than your first attack, you do manage to hit it and deal that 16 damage.
And that's it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say I had to roll a death save with that one?
No, I said dex save.
Oh. You said death save. I was like, oh my god, did Fenn like have a heart attack?
That's a really bad critical miss
That
table.
would be terrible. Yeah, like you have a stroke mid swing.
Save 90. Yeah, it says 90.
Roll a death save.
Okay, so the wolf will do a running jump and jump over all y'all and land here. I guess here since he's not in the same space as the mech. And turn instantly and attack Marsh. What is Marsh's AC?
Marsh has his shield, so his AC is 18.
Okay. Turns around and bites at Marsh with his like really good skill of seeing things before it happens. Like something's weird about him. He manages to dodge out of the way as a massive wolf nips right next to his ear, and he turns to face it. It is his turn.
Marsh has to be like half elf or something. Because
Marsh, what do your elven eyes see?
don't you fucking shit.
Better than you.
There's a fucking wolf. It's Marsh's turn. Marsh gonna, I guess, go to, attack wolf. Sidekick can use its reaction to impose disadvantage on an attack roll of a creature within 5 feet of it. So I could give disadvantage to wolf, right? All right.
Not if it's against Marsh, I think.
Oh, it has to be against an ally
Yes.
whose target isn't the sidekick. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. But here's his stat. 9.
9 does not hit.
Damn it.
It's
And that's it.
back and forth of misses. Okay, Hazel.
Yes, I would like to cast Bane on the 3 that I can see right there. So I want to cast Bane, and I can do up to 3 creatures. So him, and the wolf. They have to be within 30 feet, and I think they all are.
What is the save?
Let me look here. It says it's a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
And they have to roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack during the. Yeah.
What is the spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 14.
Okay. So you managed to hit this guy. So that's Bane and the wolf. All right. Anything else? Would you like to move?
I'm gonna. Guess I'll. Are these stairs that go up or down?
Down.
I'm gonna move just out of sight. If I can move a few steps down, just to see if I'm a little less out of sight. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna move to here. Okay.
Does anyone else see these floating skulls up here?
Shh.
Sorry.
You're not supposed to point that out.
Oh, okay.
Floating skulls. I don't see no floating skull. Okay.
I will give you half cover. With the stairs, that's a +2 to AC.
Okay. Thank you.
And +2 to dex save as well.
What'd that Bane do?
They have to roll a d4 for every attack and damage.
I'm very
so
worried,
subtract it.
Batman. It's minus D4 or Batman. From the
This is our
darkness I
big
molded.
day. This is our darkness.
Okay. The big guy. See that Fenn has damaged the friend, this guy here, and we'll
I'm
move
amazed he's not dead yet.
to here, and we'll make some attacks against you.
Really missing Hume right now.
Will only hit you once and slash at you with a great axe for 14 slashing. It swings at you once. You manage to deflect it once. You swings again, deflecting it again, and then though the strength of this creature is too much, he manages to get one hit in on you. And that is the big guy's turn.
Does that eat up my 6 temp?
Yes, your temporary hit points go away first, and then your
Okay.
normal.
Cool. So then this is 0. And then this is -8. Excellent.
Oz, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna muck around with these fellas no more.
Move right here. Move right there.
What?
5 feet to the right.
All right. I'm going to cast Shatter. Gotta find Shatter. There's Shatter. I'm going to cast it at 3rd level, and I'm going to be using the Divine Wrath so that it just, instead of rolling damage, it just does max damage.
Okay.
Which
Where are
I-
you
I-
placing it?
Oh, I'm placing it right. How do I point her?
Right in the center of him?
Right in this, right there.
In a place where it won't hit your
Just-
ally.
Just far enough where it won't hit my ally. It has a 10-foot range, so
I just
Uh,
had like the flashback memory of Summer of Dallas where Shadow used Shatter and it just obliterated everyone in the room.
Yes.
I'm hoping that happens.
That happened
'Cause-
in our first campaign with the Dragon Queen. The Warlock used Shatter directly above himself and downed the Paladin that he was fighting alongside.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, so that's 32 thunder damage. And it's a con save. 5 con saves. PC 16. So half on a save.
I'm pretty certain that, yeah. Bring up the Shatter. Blah, 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 blah. If it's made of inorganic material, it has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Well, just don't put your mech. Okay, so a huge explosion of sound emits from the room that they were all hanging out in, and they all like cover their ears and scream, "Ah!" And
Dear.
none of them are down, but they're all pretty badly hurt. And as you cast that, the echoes of the shatter bounce off all the amber walls of this temple, and you
Oh,
can
yes.
hear it go and come back and go and come back as the entire temple resonates with sound. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No. I mean, I have my little guy. He's going to do his thing.
Okay, what would you like your mech to do?
Uh, Canine, Shock Trooper to the wolf.
Okay. Um,
Make a dex save against my.
yeah, just click the attack. It's a weird thing, but
Okay.
save. All right. Okay. It has Bane as well, so it takes that damage. And as the lightning explodes off of this mech, the wolf gets engulfed in electricity, and fires are lit all over its body as it howls in pain.
Oh.
Is there anything else?
Nope.
It is their turn as they charge out of this small opening. They aren't quite sure where all this magic is coming from, so they'll just swarm. Okay, and starting with the topmost one. Hazel, what is your AC?
My AC, well, it's changed because of the where I'm at, but my AC is 15.
Okay, so
You said it
Um,
added 2 for being up
the
down the stairs.
the stairs only protect you from ranged attacks, so when it just runs up to you,
Oh, right.
you'll have that normal damage. And it slashes at you. You take 15 slashing. Um,
So I take
Oz,
the 6 points away first, and then the rest of them.
correct. So you take
Okay.
9 from your total hit points. Uh, Oz, one will come rushing at you. Ears bleeding. You'll take 7 slashing.
Okay.
Fenn, the one in front of you is actually that one in front of you is Bane, and it does not hit. It goes to hit you, but it's ringing in its ears, kind of make it unsure of its attack, so it misses. The
That
one,
gas mask's really affecting its vision.
yeah, it should probably take that off so it can see better. Hazel, make a Constitution saving throw for your
Oh.
concentration on Bane.
Okay.
You lose that Bane.
There we go.
But I will
Wait a
still
minute,
count
Wait a minute.
this.
I want to use my point of inspiration.
Okay.
Try it again. Because that Bane was kind of handy. Let's see. The second
Oh,
time
no.
I've done that tonight.
Yeah, it has.
You try as hard as you can to keep your concentration up, but you don't manage to keep Bane up. I will say that these all attacks happened at the same time, so the one here that attacked Fenn still got hit by that Bane and missed his attack. But this one is attacking Fenn. You take 10 slashing as you take damage from the axe from below. And Marsh will also take 10 slashing from the one below him.
So his thing is 10, 6, and so minus 4.
All right, Sir Pratchett.
Waste of a.
Roger wants to make sure he's far enough away. I'm gonna take another 5 back,
Just to make sure.
just to make sure. And then he will do 60 feet. Poison. Did this big guy take any damage?
The only ones that have taken any damage are the smaller ones.
Smaller ones. Okay. Then he's gonna do this one. This one right here. And he's gonna try and do Ray of Sickness. Does a 12 hit?
Oh, you don't have
Why
bless
does
up.
He doesn't have bless.
A 12 does not. Or, 10 does not.
Damn. That's it for him.
Hey, Fenn.
Bless off. Fenn is going to wish that Hume was here.
Oh, does your thing have to do with concentration?
Oh, it does. Yes.
Okay. So you took
Concentration,
2
and let me
instances
roll
of
the
damage.
concentration.
So roll it twice with advantage. That
1,
saves.
and there's a 2.
That also saves. Luckily, that Paladin aura.
Yeah. And let's see, is this the one that I was hitting before?
Yes, this one looks very damaged.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go again. D8. So 10 slashing, 9 miscellaneous, and 2 necrotic.
I believe the 9 is cold damage. 2 plus 7 cold.
Yeah, 2 plus 7 cold.
Okay, so you slash at this person, and they are just like in a rage of anger at you, and you slash them. They like slow and from the biting cold of Vecna's hand, and as they like move to indicate their anguish and pain, they sort of stop with their freeze and then crumble to dust, to ice.
Dust. What?
All right, next.
Well, I
attack.
get a second hit, right?
Yes, next hit. Yes.
I'm gonna attack this big guy here.
Okay.
With advantage. Because Oz is there.
Yeah.
So 15.
That does not hit. You are
Motherfucker.
crossing weapons with this brute.
Well, great. Fantastic. That is it for me.
The wolf will move here, standing over the
Canine.
neck, and will attack Marsh. Yeah, but will not. Oh wait, no, advantage. Yeah, will hit. So Marsh, I'll have you make a strength saving throw. Okay, that's really good. but it bites you and pulls him down, attempting to get him on the ground, and he resists as best he can. Unfortunately, that pushes the jaws of the creature further into him, and he takes 24 piercing damage.
He had 13 left.
Okay.
So he is dead, right?
Don't we make saving throws for them?
Yeah.
Okay, so he will make a saving throw in his turn, which is now.
Okay. Uh, 20.
Okay, you're back up.
Nice.
You get thrown down to the ground. The wolf just munches on his shoulder, cracking bones and pushing him down to the ground. He falls, and after
He
the
gets the wind knocked out of him and thinks he's dead. And then was like, oh. Oxygen fills his lungs back up. He's like, oh God, I thought I
The-
died again.
as the wolf pulls away, he suddenly realizes, I'm not dead yet, and
Wait a minute.
he's back at 1 hit point.
I am not dead yet.
Hazel.
So in other words, he gets knocked down, but he gets up
But he gets
again. You're never gonna keep me down.
Well, he's still prone, but next turn he can get up.
Okay.
Hazel.
Oh boy, do I have a plan? All right, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just step over
Look.
here,
There's 3 guys that are, all lined up.
and I am gonna use
How
one of my
convenient of them.
favorite spells, lightning bolt.
I learned this from the
Yes.
witches that we fought.
And I'm going to make sure that my friends, Oz,
I think it
And
only would hit
Marsh.
Marsh, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that Marsh doesn't get hit.
it's 5 foot wide.
Okay. And it is, and it is a 100-foot line, so I think I can get all these guys.
Yeah, you're gonna get 4 of them.
I'm gonna cast it at level
Max level.
It's 1 extra D8, so I'm gonna cast it at level 4 for 1 extra D8.
Well, I rolled very
Mhm.
poorly for all of them.
Hooray!
So that's 31 damage. Wow, that unfortunate higher leveling cast was not ideal. But oh, don't you have that evocation thing where you add your modifier to?
Oh, that's right. I do have that. And this is an evocation spell. Sorry. Evocation is empowered. Beginning at 10th level, you can add your intelligence modifier to 1 damage roll of any wizard spell of evocation you cast. So that would be a whole 2.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
get to the side and you're like, oh, you're messing with the wrong witch. And you hold out your hands and unleash a massive bolt of lightning out. And it just incinerates 3 of them. This one, I'm going to keep this one because it's the initial count. And this one. Okay. Well, you just destroyed 3 of their people. What would you like to do?
Move.
Sir Pratchett's
This
got the right
direction.
idea.
Yeah, the running
Run
away.
away.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this direction. Yeah.
Okay. So, it is the big one's turn. And, this one will Um, this one will like just get hit by that lightning and feel shock, and will like just power through and then just throw their weapons to the ground, fall to their knees, and say, "Enough! Please, don't kill us all!"
Oh, we didn't want to.
And will like indicate to the last remaining lackey and the wolf to back off. Oz, what would you like to do?
I would like to acknowledge his plea by raising my hands and holding any action.
Okay. Well, with this, would anyone like to make an action against them?
No.
Otherwise, we'll
Not
end
I.
combat. Fen, Marsh, Cratchit.
I guess not.
I mean, you don't have to. You can keep going. The wolf took down Marsh.
And I had my mech guy back off 5 feet.
I think Pratchett is just gonna have like his hands ready to cast. Is all he's gonna do, and he's gonna stay where he is.
All right, and Marsh and Fen.
Yeah. Fenn's gonna kind of pull his sword back from swinging and be like, stand off.
Okay. And that ends combat.
Too much death.
Like to heal Marsh.
The other the other large person like just like kind of is heaving and puts their weapon down as well, and like looks around unsure of like everyone's intention. They were so filled with adrenaline that they had that fight or flight, and since the fight wasn't working, their flights are kicking in. So the wolf will slowly back away and like walk around back into the den. This one will do as well. And this one will stay heaving on their knees, no weapons in hand, just head bowed, exhausted.
We should. Okay, he
What?
speaks. He speaks common. Perhaps we could talk to him.
Fenn's gonna ask, like, still has a sword, but not in like an aggressive manner, but he's just kind of holding a sword out still. It's like, why'd you attack us?
We are guardians of this place. We use it for shelter. You, no one else is supposed to be here.
We
were
meant
sent
you.
here.
We meant you no harm. We were here on a mission.
That is why people are cold here. They come here seeking powers they do not possess and deserve.
We have no wish to take anything we don't deserve, but more than one deity has told us to come here, and so we came.
Yes, they speak to you, telling you to come here. Do what you wish, just don't kill any more of my men.
We will not. We would not have. We're so sorry that it came to what it did. We had no wish to cause harm to anyone.
If you need, there's a side entrance to the temple. And the armored creature will point to this corner. If you need
Corner.
great escape, take that way. We will not interfere.
Which corner did he point to? Oh, in the room. Oh, great escape. So that's like the exit.
Great
Why
escape
couldn't-
from the temple itself or just from this room? What does he mean by this?
Well, you will see what I mean later on.
All right.
Offer that
Thank you
as
for the
our
information.
gift for not slaying us.
Have you explored this temple?
No, we've merely used it as shelter. And I've been told to protect this area from anyone who may trespass.
Who told you?
The great master of this land.
And that is...
Do you not know? Have you not been here long enough to hear the voices?
We read an inscription and we were hearing voices, but they stopped. We stopped hearing them after we obeyed the request on the plaque at the statue in front, which you will see we have repaired.
That is not what I mean. Those are the whispers of those who have fallen in these mountains. I speak of the voice of Strahd.
Oh. We have not heard him. We know of him, though.
So he told you to protect this area?
Yes, protect this land outside the temple. We were just taking a break from our patrols when you showed up.
Well, cool. Good to know. We're gonna continue forward if that's all right with you.
They will lean over, grab the axe, grab the shield, get up
Do you
very slowly.
Need help? Do you do anything with your dead? Do you need help with the bodies?
We will give them an honorable burial outside.
I'll have Marsh and I kind of help stack the bodies.
Okay.
Yes. By the door, or
They'll indicate inside on the
Okay.
cots. If you want to go all the way to the cots, you can, but if you just want to do it at the entrance, that's fine. They weren't expecting any
No.
help.
they'll help with put them on the cots.
Okay. You can move your token in that
Body.
room to see stuff inside.
There's a body. There's doors. Hey, what are those doors?
Oh,
They'll be to a 20-foot wide, 70-foot long corridor.
Body. Second body. Boop.
What are you doing?
Everybody.
Body.
Oh, you're individually moving every body. Okay.
Yeah,
The
'cause
two
there
of
was a
you don't
body.
need to make a check. They are large individuals, but they are fairly easily moved with the two of you.
Yeah, we're strong boys. We got it.
About your business resting. Sorry about the death and everything, but we were just protecting ourselves as you would.
As we did to ourselves. It is
Yes.
understandable, and they died a honorable death in battle.
They certainly did.
The next bodies they find will be strong and will come to us if they remember themselves.
Yes, of course.
Uh, yeah. What's this door? What's this path? Have you guys gone through this passageway?
We have looked inside briefly. But beware, there are many enemies in this place. You will find. If you seek death, you will find. If you seek fight, you will find.
That's what we've been told.
All right. I see.
They were not lying when they said that. One of my men went and looked beyond those doors. There is a great hall with a feast, but before they were able to look at it, they were chased off by fire. It's dead. So I cannot
What
tell you
we
beyond
seek.
that.
All right. Good to know. Fiery dead.
We
Fire
seek a
death.
powerful weapon. A great sword.
I do not know of that, but you will find great power here and great pain.
Well, pain we have a thing we know about, so we're ahead of the game. Again, sorry about the misunderstanding and killing your friends.
Okay.
Thanks for
Do
the help.
do one of you close the door?
Yeah, I'll close the door.
Okay. They won't get up to close the door. They're too
They're too
exhausted.
tired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start heading down these stairs with
Okay.
Canine leading the way.
All right. Stop there. All of you about halfway down. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There is another map. Wait.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're right there. Okay.
Okay. So we will move to the other page.
Pretty good about my choice of spells.
You shouldn't have to move your tokens or your page far to see where you are. Right. Once Fenn gets back, we will describe what happens next.
Okay. destruction.
There, I changed the name on Thunder Cannon, and it's
Boy.
All right, sweet. Do you want me to use that as the token?
sure.
Okay.
Back.
Welcome back. I'll do it later. But Fenn, can you see the downstairs area?
Yes.
Okay. So you descend these steps, and as you go into this larger opening, um, uh, I'll have you move a little bit further into the open area here. It's fine. There's no traps. Probably about.
It's fine. There's no traps, said the DM. Is there traps?
So, not here. Okay, so as long as you can see, it's important to see what's here because as I describe it, you'll move to like about there. In here, 4 black marble columns support the vaulted ceiling of the temple, at the north end of which stands a 40-foot tall statue of a cowled figure in flowing robes. The statue's stony hands are outstretched as if in the midst of casting a spell. Its face is a void of utter blackness. The ominous statue stands between 2 black marble balconies, one of which has partially collapsed and fallen on the temple's black marble floor, in front of an open doorway. The walls of the temple are sheathed in amber, and the doors leading from it are made of amber as well. Arched hallways, coated with the amber, lead away from the temple to the east and west. Flanking these exits are alcoves that hold white marble statues of robed human wizards with pointed hats and golden staffs. One of them has toppled over. One of them is toppled over and lies shattered on the floor.
All looking like wizards. None of these guys look like the Great Mother, as I would imagine.
They do not. Also, as you go into this more open area, each of you hears the sound of a voice calling to you. It's very slight, but you do manage to hear it. There's one voice that is a little bit louder, but there are many voices that are calling out to you in all directions. The one voice that is slightly louder, Hazel, is coming from the northwest for you. Oz, yours is coming from the southeast. And Fenn, yours is... coming from the direct north.
I will mention this to the other people.
I
All these
will also-
voices I hear, the one I hear loudest is coming from the northwest. Does anyone else hear that one?
I don't hear that one, but the one that I hear the loudest is coming from directly north.
Southeast. You're crazy.
You're crazy.
Now, wait a minute.
Well, I guess
Each
it's
of us-
time to split the party.
Well, each of us do have a I don't know what to say, like a god or a celestial or a.
Not a god. Mine's
We
a
have
sponsor.
a patron. We have
Yeah.
a sponsor or a patron. Each of us have a different one, though. None of us have the same, do we? Could that be
No.
who's calling to us here?
Maybe. I mean, my buddy Vecna told me to come here, so
Buddy Beck.
yeah. He's undead, like me. He helps me out.
Undead like me. Yeah, that just sounds so funny.
um. So, do we just want to investigate this area a little more before we go in a direction?
All right.
I think so.
Let's investigate this area.
Hold on a sec. As you walk in this direction, I want, Fenn, Marsh, Pratchett, and Hazel to make dexterity saving throws.
There's Fenn.
Ah.
Here's Marsh. And here's Pratchett.
That's not good, Hazel.
I know.
Ooh, that's 17. And they're in my my Paladin aura, so I mean Captain Marsh
So
got a
Marsh
6.
probably doesn't. Yeah. Okay. So as the three of you are walking together towards the statue, and Hazel's kind of looking around at everything, a streak of light comes from the face of the statue, and
This one?
yes, and impacts a spot here and explodes in fire. And
Oh dear.
Hazel and Marsh, you take 34 fire damage, and Pratchett and Fenn, you take 17 fire. And with that, we'll end it there.
So it was 17 fire for the saved.
Yes.
Okay.
Crap, where was I? I was at 42? Okay. Minus 34.
And
Wow.
Marsh is down.
42 minus 34. That'd be 6, 8. I'd have 8 left.
How much was the failed?
I went the wrong direction.
34.
All right, Marsh was at 22. He's at 0 now.
I'm at 8.
Yeah,
Ouch.
I'll get to you as soon as I can.
And we're ending it here.
Yeah, it's
It's 10.
unless you want to take like another hour for combat.
Oh, combat. No.
Yeah.
Combat, no.
I mean, I would
Let's
like
just
to.
skip the combat. Yeah.
Let's just skip the combat and you all just die here.
He's probably
We'd
going
like
try
to immediately
something to
try
get
and
the
bring
hell out of it.
Marsh back up.
She's got far step loaded up. Get the heck out of Dodge.
The so the face of the statue is clouded by darkness. You can't see it. I think that was in the description.
Yeah.
Its face a void of utter blackness. But the streak of light of fire came from the face of the statue.